They've invited me to come back to say a few words this afternoon. It's a very great pleasure. I mean, one of the best jobs about being president of the National Pensions Convention is talking to pensioners. And believe you me, it doesn't matter what part of the country you go to, their problems are different. Their problems become very personal in some cases, in which you've got to seek advice on them, but there is a general problem in the country with regard of attitudes about pensioners. The old idea that pensioners can retire at 65 and go home and sit in their armchair and mind their own business, those days are gone. People are living longer, and living isn't just existing, living is living. Therefore they want to be active, they want to be involved, and they want to be part of society. And this is what the National Pensions Convention has got to convince society as a whole about. It doesn't only apply to governments, although it's prevalent there. It applies in county councils. It implies when you talk to bus companies. The conversations I've had with bus companies up and down this country, when I say to them that there's a lot of old people that think you've got kangaroo juice in your tank, I said, and you've got to be more careful with people that are not so well on their feet. So it's a wide subject, and that's the scope that the National Pensions Convention is covering. The whole aspect of life, including remuneration to a decent state pension, which is vital. I mean, our current pension is paltry compared with our European colleagues, and yet we go along to these meetings in the world as the 5th richest country in the world. I wish its pensioners were the 5th richest in the world.
And can you see, do you fear a time when the state pension will be wiped out altogether?
No. I think what we've experienced recently, and I think we've had it since '97, although it's been more acute recently with interest rates, private pension schemes are very, very dependent upon a high bank rate. They get as much money from investment of their assets as they do from members' contributions. The other thing about it is that there are less workers and more pensioners today, and that throws private pension schemes into an imbalance. That makes it important that the basic state pension is run by the government, which isn't in any financial trouble, is...
Maureen, do you enjoy coming to events such as this?
I do, yes, all the time. Anyone that comes along, I'm there, more or less, but I'm not going anywhere else.
And when you come to an event like this and see what the borough is doing for senior people, it's a positive thing, isn't it?
It is, it's really positive. I like to see the elderly getting active because they feel very much left out. They get, like it was mentioned today, so they feel like they're past their sell-by day, and they're not. There's lots of information being in with the elderly. They really enjoy to be involved in everything, and as you can see today, there's quite a number here.
And there's a variety of organisations as well.
Oh, there is. It's spread not just here in Thurrock, but it's a regional thing, and they've come from Cambridge and Norfolk as well.
I think we asked this question of John Everett recently. But right. As you've gone along in your stewardship as Lady Mayor, have you learnt a lot about the borough?
I have. I've learnt that there's so many nice people out there giving all their free time, especially the voluntary sector. I mean, they give all their free time. Where would we be without them? Nowhere. So I say a big thank you to them.
And whilst we're talking about you being mayor, in the council chamber, would you say you run a tight ship?
Yes. It's hard being up there. You don't realise just how hard it is to chair that meeting. But I just poodle along and do what I can. Do my best.